Greetings and welcome to Hexed Countered. I'm Joe, and it is Sports Saturday. So we are going to be continuing our playthrough of the 1960 Red, White, and Blue Racin SCRAM season. This is event number 14 from Sun King Raceway, or Speedway rather. It's an intermediate track in Florida. This is the Sun King 500. It's 50 turns, intermediate track. It's 1 mile in length, paved oval. It has an escape of +2 and a repair of +1. So it has the potential to be a bit of a wild one here. We had 4 drivers make the TV list, and of those, they all had bad results. 2 of them ended up being out, and the other 2 ended up being at the back of the pack. That is Lonnie Lane Sr., who is actually the circuit leader right now. So he's starting in as poor a position as is possible, and then Griffin Smith is the other. Our pole position was won by Norm Gundy. He had a fast week. We had a few people not make their qualifying rolls with their trophies. Macaluso did. He's got a 3. Joe Cook did as well. Got a gold trophy on a roll of a 1, needing a 2 to actually be able to use his trophy in this race. So with all of that being said, let's get started. We're going to start here, turn 1, 50-turn race. We got a black 1 and 8. So the black 1 is the top group, and 8 is skill. We'll be checking skill in the top group. So we'll get started here with our red, white, and blue that I just dropped. Okay. All right. So we got a 6, 2, 3. For Ross Pettis, that is not good. What were we checking again? 8. Skill. Actually, he does not have skill. So the first one we'd be checking would be Burl Exum, and he has the blue triangle, so the 6, but this is not a 6, so that does not get activated. He simply fails to check. Now we'll go to Hal Thomas. He's got a 4, 3, 3. The 4 is good. The 3 doesn't matter because he's challenging the leader, and the 3 up here, he's got 1, but he gets 2 break bonus, so that is a fail as well. Next skill, we have Tommy Stoffel, who starred skill, gets a 4, 3, 3 as well. Not going to be good enough. We'll roll again. And he got a 2, 2, 4. Now the 4 this time is good, so Stoffel takes the lead, bumping Gundy to second, and now Pepper Stockton gets to take a crack at it. And he gets a 5, which is above his gas rating, so he is unsuccessful. On to turn 2. Triple 5s. Now, if this were the red, white, and blue dice, that would mean something. In this case, it doesn't. It simply means that the black is 5, bottom group, and 10. 10 is star. So we are looking at stars in the bottom group. Of course, Lonnie Lane is one. This is his chance to move up. He's got a 4, 2, 2. So he'd be looking at Mel Roach, who has no break. So just like that, Lonnie Lane bumps all the way up into the 10th spot. That's why he is the current SCRAM leader here. Next star is Ed Berlergen. He's got a 2, 3, 6. So that is also going to be good. He's going to take Rocket Felder's spot. Actually, no, I'm sorry. He's going to take Rally Springer's spot. That was an even. Sorry about that. Next star is Jerry Eccles. Rolled a 5. That's higher than his gas. We go to Godfrey Sell. He's got a 4, so that's good. 2, 5, 4. So 5 is here, and the 4, the even, would be Cook. That is good enough to bump Cook, so Godfrey Sell moves into the 16th spot. Next star is Ferris Dixon. He's only got a 3 for gas, so he's going to fail. Does not have a triangle. Then Branch Montana. Oh, triple 6s. Okay, so we have to roll on our problem finder chart. So let's do that. We'll roll the red and the white. We got a 46. 46 is smacks wall, internal damage, roll for repair. Okay, so his repair number He's a D, so we have to roll in the first third. He has a D. It's a problem check, so he needs an 11. I'm sorry, no. What am I talking about? He needs a 5, sorry. And it's going to be harder because we have to add 2 to the roll for the track, but he still made it. He still made it, but he does have to go to the back of the pack, so he's going to drop to the back. Now we will continue checking. Here, Kenny Worthington is definitely a star. 1, 2, 1. So this could be dicey. He actually, no, it's, well, it's 2. So that would be Lonnie Lane, who does have a break, so he does not succeed there. He does, however, get a second try. This time he's got 3, 1, 3. So he's looking at Carl Royal, and he does get that. So Worthington moves up to the front, towards the front anyway, front of the middle group at least. Forsberg, it's a 3, 1, 2, and that's higher than his gas. And that's it. That is it. So that ends the, turn 2. And we go on to turn 3. 1, so that's top group, and 8. So 8 is skill in the top group. And our first contestant is Burl Exum. He's got a 1, so that's good. The 4 does not matter, and the 3 will not get it done. Our next skill is Hal Thomas. He gets a 3, 4, 4, also will not get it done. It's going to be hard to knock him off. Stoffel's got 2 breaks. Next skill is Pepper Stockton. He did it. He's got a 5. And he's got 4, and that's good enough. And he takes the lead here in turn number 3. Okay, on to turn 4. 2, 2. So top group and 2, which is rare. So this is going to be fun. So let's roll these. Now I guess the blue doesn't matter, but we rolled a 56, and on the rare chart, top group rare chart 56 is black flag, driver in top group. See black flag table. Oh boy. Okay, so we have to find out who it is first. So we'll have to roll for our driver finder. Top group, red die indicates specific driver in top group. That was well, let's roll again. So it's driver 1, so that's Stoffel. And then he got a 6, which is unsafe driving. So he gets sent to the end of the bottom group. So Stoffel's going to go all the way to the back. And I think we just move everybody else up because it was a black flag. So I will do that. Okay, that's the end of, turn 4. So we go on to turn 5. And we got a 3, so that's middle group. And a 5 is smart in the middle group. So our first smart driver is Macaluso, and he's a starred smart. We get a 1 and a 6 and a 3, so that actually works for him. And he gets to challenge for the lead now as well because he's a double smart. And he got a 5, which is too high, so that's not, the 1 would have killed him anyway. Next smart is Hilburn, also a starred smart. 5 is too high, so he'll try again. 3, 6, 6. So that's Macaluso, and that is going to be successful. So Macaluso's stay in the top group was very short. Next smart is Rocket Felder. We got a 1 and a 4, a 5 rather, and a 3. So that's here, and that's not going to get it done because the 3 is a tie. So we go to Peachy. He gets a 1, 3, 4. So 3 and 4 is good. So Peachy will take that spot, bumping Exum down into the middle group to 10th spot. And Lonnie Lean, who started in last place, remember, can jump into the top group here. And he gets a 5, which is good, and he gets a 5, which is also good, but that 1 is no good. Oh, I'm sorry, a 2, but still no good because Thomas does have a break, and they get a bonus break, so that would be 2. So that is the end of turn 6. We come to our pit stop turn, the first one. And we get a 4, which is the middle group, and we get a 2 and a 3 switch in places. So we switch places in both the top and middle group. There, like so. All right. Now we check the middle group for fast pits. So we'll start with Epperson, who has a 4. He gets a 5, so that's a no. Catch Willis has a 2, so no. Jimmy Bowker is a 7. So far, no dice. Burr is a 4. That is good. So Burr gets a fast pit despite only having a 4. Godfrey sells a 5. He's no good. Macaluso is a 3. That's no good. Valerjan is a 7. He got it. Okay. Exum's an 8. He also got it. All right. And we got an 8 for Godfrey, for Talby, who's a 6. Rocket Felder is a 9, so he gets it. Lonnie Lane is a 6. Did not get it. And Kenny Worthington is a 7. Got it. So Worthington will keep his spot. Lane will move down. Talby also moves down. Exum, Valerjan, and Burr. And then Lane, Talby, and Macaluso. So that is our new order. Now let's see who challenges off pit row 3. That is Hal Thomas. So Hal Thomas is going to take a crack at beating Pepper Stockton out of the pit. He got a 1, so that is a success. So Hal Thomas grabs the top spot out of the pit. That's the end of the pit turn. Okay, on to turn 8. 5, bottom group, and 11 is Smart. Smart in the bottom group. Okay, we'll start with Branch Montana. Got a 5. That's higher than his gas, so that's a no. The next Smart is Hartzell, who only has a 3 gas, but he gets it. This is going to be successful. He's going to get Felder, but Felder will spend his chip, so he does not get to move up. Next Smart driver is Steve Lewis with a yellow triangle. He got a 5. Too high, but not triangle worthy. Fuzzy Peters also has a triangle. His is blue. So he's looking at 2. Well, he's got a 2. He's looking at 4, sorry, and even. So that's Talby, who does not have anything. So Fuzzy Peters is going to grab that spot. And Talby drops into the bottom group. Boyce Daly, sorry, 3, 2, 5. So the 5 is going to be Bowker. He's got, yep. No, I'm sorry, it's 2. Man, I'm really losing it. It's Valerjan. He'll spend his chip, so that's a no-go. Okay, that was Boyce Daly. Next Smart is Stan Perkle. A 3, 6, 1. So actually, that is it's Patch. No. Yeah, it's Epperson. So that's successful. And Perkle's going to grab that spot. Now we've got Joe Cook. 4, 5, 1. So that is Bowker, who has a break. So no. We go to Frankie Swain. It's a 5, 5, 5. That's triples. So that means we have to check him for a problem. 64 is engine trouble, roll for repair. He's an E. We are in the first third still. So he needs, let's see, he's an E, trouble, or problem rather, first third. He needs a 3. And he's out. So Frankie Swain is out. with engine problems. Our next smart is Ernie Galgano. 1, 2, 3. So that is Valergen. And that's going to actually work. That's Galgano. So Galgano will move up. And now we've got Wilsey Whiteman. 2, 1, 6. So that is pretty good. That's Worthington, but Worthington's got a chip. Actually, yes, that's Worthington. Okay. Next is Forsberg. Whoops, what am I doing? Gotta roll these dice. Joseph. We got a 6. And he does have a triangle, right? This is, yeah, Forsberg has the yellow triangle, rolled a 6, so he is out as well with a mechanical problem. And Lake Covington is the last one. He got a 1, 2, 3, so 2. And the odd is Galgano, so that will actually work. They will swap spots. And now we have to fill in. So I'm going to fill in, and we had Forsberg and Swain go out here in turn number 8. Okay, next turn, turn 9. 1, top group 10 is Star. Okay. Okay, Star in the top group. So we'll go with Hilburn first, challenging the leader. He got a 6 on the blue, but that 5 on the red is higher than his gas. So next is Pettis. Got a 1, got a 5. That's going to be good enough. Ross Pettis jumps into the lead. Next is Briscoe. He's got a 2, 2, 3, so that's not good enough. Pepper Stockton. No. Peachy. Yes, Peachy's going to do it. Peachy into the top spot. Pettis short-lived. And finally Gundy. And he's a no. Okay, on to turn 10. Three, that's top group. Oh, I'm sorry, middle group. And 4 is Heat. Heat in the middle group. So our feisty guys. The first one is Macaluso. All right. 5 is 6, rather, is too high. Luckily for him, he does not have a triangle. Next Heat is Fuzzy Peters. Rolls a 2, 6, 5. So 6, of course, is Hilburn. And that will be successful. So Fuzzy will move up into the top group. Next Heat is Lonnie Lane. Again, started in last place, but that 1 on the blue is going to do him in because he would be challenging Gundy, and Gundy has 2 break here. Okay, next Heat. Starred Heat for Burl Exum, and he has a chip. Oh my Lord, look at that. He rolled triples, and he has a star, and you cannot use your chip to avoid this, so he is out. You can't avoid a problem. Exum is out with a mechanical issue. Okay, so we'll move on to Felder. And he rolls a 2, 4, 4. So that's Briscoe, and Felder will take Briscoe's spot. And last but certainly not least is the double-starred Kenny Worthington. Got a 1, a 5, and a 3. So the 5 is Hal Thomas, and that will be good enough to take that spot. All right, so that ends that. We have a spot to fill, so let's roll to check who can get it. We'll start with Galgano here. He needs a 4 or less and gets it. So Galgano will move up. And let me rejigger this, and then we'll move on to turn number 11. All right, turn 11. We got a 4 and a 4. So that is middle group, and a 4 is, again, Heat. So again, Heat, this time middle group, which is where we just were. So Heat again in the middle group. So we'll start with Galgano. Gets a 3-1-3, and guess what? He actually succeeded. All right, now we'll do, next heat is Willie Macaluso. Got a 6, but no triangle. Next heat is Lonnie Lane. We'll try again. He only got a 2, though, but that's still good enough to get Fuzzy Peters. So Lonnie Lane has now moved into the top group after starting in dead last, 43rd position. Next heat is Briscoe. Got a 4-1-5. That is good enough. So he's going to go back to he's going to go up to the number 2 spot. And last but not least is Hal Thomas. Gets a 5, which is higher than his gas, so he fails. So that is that. Turn 12, we got a 5. Bottom group 3 is TV. We have 1 TV driver in the bottom group. All right. And we got 6-6-1. So unfortunately for him, he's got a yellow triangle. So guess what? He's out. He is out, and that was a quick turn. Okay, on to turn 13. 6. We have a duel between not and the 9. So 9 is the number 5 cars in the middle group. These 2 guys. So we'll start with the odd guy, Patch Willis. And he needs a 2. You know what? He's actually going to pass on this. He's not going to risk the duel because he probably won't win. And if he doesn't win, he's going to have to check for trouble. And, well, his escape's a 7, but you have the +2 for the track. It's probably not going to be to his benefit. So he'll elect to pass, which they can do. I'll do that on his behalf because 17th is a good spot for him. He's not a particularly accomplished driver here. Bowker, he's taking on Hal Thomas. So he rolled a 1, so that is successful. Now we'll check. He gets a chip, and we'll check Thomas for trouble. Okay, so we have to roll. Hal Thomas's escape rating is a 7, but again, we get a +2 here from the track. And he rolled a 6, so with the added 2 for the track, that becomes an 8. And he has crashed. So that's going to give us a yellow flag turn. Now we will check. He's an A. His pit crew is very good. So he's an A, and trouble in the first third, which we are barely still in, gets him, yeah, he needs an 11. So that's pretty easy to make, and he does. So he's going to go to the back. We have a yellow flag turn, so that means everybody simply moves up 1, which pushes Rentschler into the top, middle group rather, and we'll be on to turn 14. Okay, turn 14. We got top group, and 10 is star. Star in the top group, loaded with stars. Everybody's a star, including our leader. All right, so we'll start with Lonnie Lane. 4-2-5. So guess what? Lonnie Lane is your new leader. For now. He has to hold it. And he's got a lot of challengers coming up, including Kenny Worthington, who gets to take 2 cracks at it and doesn't need to. All right, now Felder gets his try. 6. Nope. Stockton gets a 1, 5-3. The 3 is not good enough. Pettis, 2-3-5. So Pettis will grab the top spot. And Eldon Briscoe, 6-6-6. All right, we got to check for a problem. 51 is spin, drop to front of bottom group. All right, so he's going to go to the front of the bottom group. And everybody else will move up, and Ross Pettis is our new leader. Okay, so let's check here to see if Bowker gets that spot. He got a 5, which is good enough, so he gets it without using his chip. Now we'll check Yoder here, who needs a 3 to take, to move to, nope, did not get it. Next is Trainer. He rolled he rolled a 6, so he's going to be out. Now we've got Call Royal, and he gets it. So Royal will move up to the middle group. Okay, turn 15. 4 is middle group, and 6. 6 in the middle group is star. So checking star in the middle group. Call Royal. Got a 5, so that's no. Rentschler, not a star. Bundy. 412, no. Okay, next star is Godfrey So. 136 is good enough. Okay, then we've got Macaluso. Whoops. 156. That's good enough. Next is Hilburn. 265. He'll spend his chip to keep his spot. Next star. That's it. That's it. All right. That's the end of 15. On to 16. Oh, we got another duel. It's an 11. That was a 6. It's an 11. Yeah. 11 is the 3 cars in the middle group. So Peachy and Hilburn. So Peachy will attempt first, and he will go after Gargano. And he rolled a 5, so he barely got it, but he did. So he gets up here, takes the chip. Okay, now Hilburn gets to go. He will challenge Covington. And he rolled a 4, so he can take that as well. Now these 2 guys have to check for trouble, which again in this is tough. His escape's an 8. We'll do Peachy first. He got a 9, so even without the track impact, he's going to have trouble. And Covington got a 6. His escape is a 6, but again, with the track, it's actually an 8. So, I'm sorry, it's actually, yeah, I think it's a, oh man. Somebody's going to be like, you did it wrong, and I might. But I'm going to continue to do it this way for this race because that's how I've been doing it. I would think an intermediate track maybe would be difficult, more difficult than, say, something else. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to roll for these guys here and see what they get. So they're in trouble, and we're in turn 16. We're actually should be in turn 17 because I forgot to do the yellow flag turn back when we had our last trouble. So let's see. We're going to roll. He's an E trouble in the first third. He needs a 7. And with repair, you get a +1, but he gets it, so he's good. So he's going to go to the back. And Peachy's also an E. And he got a 6, which is going to be almost too high. It is too high, so he's out. So Covington's out, but Peachy goes to the back. We do have a yellow flag, so I will do the pit as turn 18. Okay, let's do our pit turn. And we got 4, middle group, and 2 and 5 will swap. So 2 and 5 will swap. And now we check the middle group for fast pits. We'll start with Yoder, who needs a 2. And holy mackerel, he got it. Wow. All right. Briscoe, 8. Got it. Peters is a 5. Did not get it. Burr is a 4. Did not get it. Gundy's a 6. Did not get it. Purple's a 4. Did not get it. Willis is a 2. Did not get it. Felder's a 9. Got it. Okay. And that's a 10 for Royal. Rentschler did not get it. Hilburn did not get it. And Galgano did not get it. So these two and Felder got it. So Berg stays in his spot, and Galgano also gets to move down. So let's see. Yeah, these two are moving to the front. So he will go here. He will go here. Then these guys go up here. He goes here. He goes third, which is actually over here. Yeah, well, no, here. And then we got Royal, Rentschler, Hilburn, Galgano, Felder, Yoder, Briscoe, like that. Pretty sure that's what it's supposed to be. No, that's wrong. It's Felder, Briscoe, Yoder. That's how it is. All right. Okay. Now we'll see who comes challenging out of the pack here. 3. So Sell is going to challenge for the lead. Got a 6, so that's a fail. So Pettis holds on to the top spot. Now I took turn 18 to recover the lost turn that we didn't take the first time. Technically, that was a yellow flag pit stop, I guess. So now we'll go to turn number 19. And we got a 5, lower group 12. 12 is trouble. So trouble in the bottom group. All right, we got a lot of trouble checks to make here. So his escape's an 8. He got it, so he's okay. Thomas is a 7. He got he fails because of the track. His escape's an 8. Stoffel, he also fails because of the track. An 8. He also fails. Roach got a. He's good. Hartzell, no. 10. Ooh, that would have been good, but isn't. Steve Lewis is a 9. He's okay. Talby's an 8. He's okay. Daly's a 7. He's okay. Eccles 11. Look at that. Eccles actually gets caught up because of the track, not the fact that he's pretty good at avoiding trouble. Now we got Epperson, who's an 11 as well, and he barely squeaks by. Cook's an 8. He's collected. Dixon's an 11. He's good. Baker's a 10. He's good. McGreevy's a 7. He's collected. Valerjan's an 11. He's good. And Whiteman's a 9. And he's good as well. All right, so we got a lot of guys that got collected here. So we've got, we'll start at Thomas and work our way through. All right, so Thomas is A. Trouble, we are now in the middle third. So he needs a 9, and the repair rating gets a +1. So he gets an 8, +1 is 9, so he's okay, but he's going to the bottom. Next is Stoffel. He's a C. He needs a 7. Got a 5, so he's good. He also goes to the back. Montana, he's a D. He needs a 6. Got it. He goes to the back. Roach is an E. He needs a 5. Did not get it. Roach is out. Okay. Hartzell, he's an E as well. Not a 5. Yep, he's out as well. Okay, then we've got Springer, who's a D, so he needs a 6. He got it. So he goes to the back. Next up is Boyce Daly. He's an E, needs a 5, didn't get it. So he's out. Eccles got a 9. He's also an E, so he's out. Epperson is okay. Cook is a D, so he needs a 6. No. Cook's out. We've lost 5 cars here. Next is McGreevy. He's a B, so he needs an 8. Oh, look at that. Talk about bad luck. And that's that. That is that. We lost 6 cars there, I think. Yeah, 6. Wow. All right, let me fill this in, and we get two red flag turns, so we'll be on turn 21. Okay, bottom group is pretty much decimated there. We're down 12 cars that started the race are no longer in it. 3, so that's middle group, and 11 is smart. Okay, smart in the middle group. We'll start with Fuzzy. Got a 5, so that's too high. Next is Purple. Got a 1, 2, 6. That's going to be good enough. Stan Purple had a good race last time out, and looks like he's going to do it again, at least so far. Next smart driver is Pilburn, who starred. Got a 5, so that's not going to do him any favors. Try again. Got another 5, also not doing himself any favors. Galgano has it and has a chip, so he won't need it, and he's going to take Kenny Worthington's spot there in second. And now he can try to, actually, no, I'm sorry, he only has 1. Our next smart is Felder. Rolled a 6. So that is an NG on that one. On to 22. 4, so that's middle. And 6 is Star. Star in the middle. Norm Gundy. 5. Got it. 6 and 4. So he gets that. That is successful for Gundy. He moves there. Next star is Macaluso. Got a 1, 5, 6. So that is good enough as well. So he's going to move to the top group. Send Pepper Stockton down. Carl Royal. Got a 2. Got a 3. Got a 6. Look at this. Carl Royal got up into the top group. All right. Next star is Hilburn. And 2, 1, 1. So that's not going to work. Then we've got starred star, Mr. Kenny Worthington. Got a 1. He got triples, so that's bad. All right, so let's see what he's got. Problem 54 is bumped from side, internal damage, roll for repair. His repair rating, he's a D. He needs a 3. So what he really needs is snake eyes, or he's out of the race. And he didn't get it. Unfortunately, Kenny Worthington goes by the wayside. And now we'll go on to Eldon Briscoe here. 5, 4, 5. 5, 4, 5. That's Lonnie Lane, and that is good enough without the chip. Now, Rocket Felder also possesses a chip. Got a 3, 5, 6. So that is definitely good enough to take that spot. All right. That's the end of turn number 22. Worthington out. All right, on to 23. Oh, wow. Bottom group 9. Reflex. All right, reflexes. Tommy Stoffel. Can he get out of the back? Can. 3. Oops, sorry. Got to make an adjustment here. Hang on. Let's see who takes that spot. I'll just roll. I'll just roll that. 6, no. 1. So Belergen gets the spot. All right. Now, bottom group reflexes. We're starting with Stoffel. He got a 5, 3, 6. So that is Rentschler. So he'll take Rentschler's spot. Okay. Now we'll move on. Next reflex is Branch Montana. 4, 6, 2. So that is Fuzzy Peters. Branch will move up. Escape the back of the pack here. Next is Rowley Springer. 3, 5, 6. That's Jimmy Bowker. Okay, and next is Peachy. 5, 5, 3. So that is Burr. He'll spend the chip to keep his spot. And the next reflex is Talby. 3, 3, 3, 4, 3. So that's Stockton. He'll take that spot. And Bridges Baker. 5, too high. So now we'll try Wilsey Whiteman. 3, 4, it's 3, 5, 2. So that is Springer, and that is going to be good enough. So Whiteman moves up into 16th. Turn 24. Got an 8. And top group. Top group 8 is skill. So we will start with Carl Royal. Oh. Sorry, Carl Royal. Wow. All right. Stan Perkle. 2. So that's fine. But the 2 there isn't going to do him any good. So, yikes. Royal is out with mechanical here due to his yellow triangle. And let's see if Macaluso moves up. He does. All right. Then we've got Rowley Springer here, who has a 5 gas. And he gets it. So he moves up. And that is the end of turn number 24. On to 25, halfway through the race. 4, middle group, and it was 3. That is TV. We only have 1, Lonnie Lane. It's a 2, 6, and a 1, so that's not going to do it for him. So that was a quick one. I like the quick ones. We go to turn 26. 3, middle group. And 6 is Star. Star in the middle group. Rowley Springer. 3, 3, 5. 3, 5. No, 3, 5, 3. Sorry. So that's Gundy. So Springer will take Gundy's spot. And next Star is Belergen. 3, 3, 1. That's not going to get it done. Montana. 5. Higher than his gas. Godfrey Sell. 4 is good. 4 and 3 would be good, would actually tie, so that's a no. Then Hilburn. 5, too high. Finally, Lonnie Lane. 5 is good. 5, wrong, not good. So that's that. All right, on to 27, which is our next pit stop turn. We got middle group 2 and 6. So 2 and 6. Swap spots. Okay. Now we check for fast pits in the middle group. 7. Stoffel gets 1. He gets 1. No. Needed a 4, got a 3. So yes, Whiteman needs a 7. Got it. He's a 5 in the last third, which we're not quite to yet, but he would have gotten at that too. That's a no for Talby. No for Patch. That's a yes for Godfrey Sell. He needed a 5 or less. Gundy needs a 6. Got it. He would need a 10 or less in the last third, so he's a strong finisher. Valergen is a 7. He gets it. Yoder already had one and got a 3, so he does not get a second one. Now Lonnie Lane, 6, does not get it. All right. Let me adjust these guys. All right, let's see who comes out to challenge for the lead. It is Galgano. And he rolled a 6, but he can use his chip, so he will. And he'll take that. He'll take the top spot here, coming out of the pit here in turn 27. Okay, turn 28. 2, top group. 10 is Star. Star in the top group. Rowley Springer. 2 break. No, barely. He needed a 3. All right, so this will be a short-term lead for Galgano, most likely. Since Felder has a chip, he'll spend it and take the spot. Now, Briscoe can return the favor here, and will, because that won't get it done otherwise. Okay, next, Macaluso. That would be good, except it's a tie, and Pettis is last man to challenge, and he also tied on the break. So Briscoe ends up taking the lead and holding it. Okay, moving on. Turn number 29. Got a 5, so bottom group, and 9 is Reflex. Fuzzy Peters. Too high. Jimmy Balco. 3-3-4. So that's Burr. He'll spend his chip. And next is Peachy. Rolled a 6, so that's a no. And Bridges Baker. Rolled a 6, so that's also a no. All right, that was quick and painless. Middle group, 7, Control. Control in the middle group. Lindsay Coleman. 3-3-4. 3-4. 3's good. 3-4 is good, barely. So I'll take that spot. And next control is Patch Willis. Oh. Luckily for him, no triangles. Next control is Hollis Yoder, who has a chip. 2-1-2. He's going to spend his chip to take that and drop Pettis down. Next control is Lane. He's got 4. That's good. 6 and 4. So he will take that and move into the top group. Then Tommy Stoffel. 1, 2, 3. That's a tie, but he can take it with his chip, so he will. And he'll burn 4, 4-1. So no, but again, with the chip, he can take it, so he will. And we've got Burr, who does not have a chip, rolls a 1-3-4. So he actually gets it. All right, now we've got Whiteman, who has a chip, gets 1-5-3. That's here, so he keeps his chip and moves up. Godfrey Sell, 1-6-1. So that would be here, which he does not succeed, so he will spend his chip. And then we've got Gundy. He's got a 5-1. Gundy. 5 is good. 1 and 2. So that is good as well, and he keeps his chip. And last but not least, Norman Legends got a 3-1-3, which would be good. They both have a chip, so we'll roll the black. Odd will be, actually, what did I do before last race? I think 1 and 2 was they both lose it. 3-4, the challenger loses it. and 5-6, the defender loses it. All right, so he loses his chip, but they maintain their spots. That's how I play it. Little house rule. All right, so that is the end of turn 30. We go on to 31. 2 is top group. 11 is smart. We are not in the last 10 turns yet. So top group smart. We'll start with Whiteman. He's got a 4 and a 3, which would not be successful, but he has a chip, so of course he's going to use it. So Whiteman takes the lead, at least for now. Now, smart. We've got a starred smart Larry Kilburn here. That's not going to do it. He'll try again. That is not going to do it either. Next smart is... That's it. That's it. So Whiteman takes the lead. On we go. Top group 4. 4 is Heat. Heat in the top group. No, yes. Briscoe. No. And starred Heat for Stoffel. That's going to do it. 1, 5. Yeah, that's good enough. So Stoffel will grab the lead. And now Gundy has starred Heat as well. So he's going to have to try again. Yep, with the blue. So Stoffel grabs it and holds it here at the end of turn 32. Write this down. And we go on to 33. And we got a 6, which is a duel. And then 10, which is the 4 cars in the middle group. So that's these 2 guys right here. So Perkle with his 3. He'll challenge Yoder, I guess. Why not? Right? Actually, you know what? He's not. He's not. We'll let Macaluso try Yoder instead. And it's good for him that he didn't, because Macaluso failed. Now he has to take a trouble check. His escape is a 7. He rolled a 10, so he fails. So now we check his rating, which is an E. We are in turn 33. 33. That's right on the... I'm going to say still middle third. So he needs a 5 or less. Got a 7. So he is out of the race, and that is why it was probably wise for Perkle to not do that. That gives us a yellow flag turn as well. Okay, so go on here, turn 35. Got a 5, bottom group 7. That is control in the bottom group. We'll start with John Thomas. He gets a 3, so that's good. A 2 and a 5. So 2. That's Rally Springer. So Thomas will take Springer's spot. Springer goes to the back. And next is Rentschler. Got a 3. That's good. Got a 4 and a 1. So that's probably not going to be good enough. And it's not. Next control is Bowker. 1, 5, 6. So this is going to be good. He's going to take Branch Montana's spot. Then Steve Lewis gets a 2-2-5. So that is Hal Thomas, and he will take that spot. Next control is Pepper Stockton. He's got a 2-5-2. 5, no. Actually, yes, that does work. All right. And then we've got Pepper says he needs a 2 on the red. Didn't get it. Luckily, did not get a 6. And then last, we've got Ferris Dixon, who needs a 3 or less. Doesn't get it. Didn't roll triples. So that is the end of turn 35. We go to turn 36. Top group 8, skill. Skill in the top group. Start with Godfrey Sell. Got a 6 there. That's not good. Skill. Larry Hilburn. 5 is too high. Aaron Burr. 6 is, oof, that's close to triples. Nobody's pulling it off, and that's it. Nothing happening there in turn 36. We go to our next pit turn. 2 is top, and 5, or 2 and 3. 2 and 3 swap. 2 and 3 in both groups swap spots. And let's check for fast pits. He needs a 5. Doesn't get it. Briscoe needs an 8. Got it. Wilburn needs an 8. Got it. Whiteman needs a 7. Actually, in the last third, he needs a 5. He didn't get it either way. Burr's a 4. No. And Gundy's a 10 in the last third. And we are now in the last third. Look at that. He rolled 12. So he doesn't get it anyway. All right. So Briscoe and Hilburn got it. And they will get to move up. So Hilburn, Briscoe, Gundy, Burr, Whiteman. All right, now let's see who challenges. It's 5, that's Whiteman. So let's see what he gets. Got a 3, and that is good enough. So Whiteman takes the lead out of the pit here in turn 37. All right, on to 38. 6, that's a duel. And 6. 6 is top, 6 car in top group. So Sell will challenge Whiteman. It's less than a 4, got it. So Sell will take Whiteman's spot just like that. Now we'll check Whiteman for trouble. Needs 9. Got a 9. He got a 10. Too high. So Whiteman has now to check. He's a D. We are in the last third. He needs a 4. Did not get it. So Whiteman's out. All right, turn 38. Okay, on to our next turn, which is turn 40 because of the yellow flag. 6, so we got another duel, and it's 10, which is the 4 cars in the middle group. So Pepper Stockton will take a crack at Hollis Yoder, and he gets it. So Yoder will have to take a trouble check. Now Pettis, let's see, he gets this. And yeah, I think that's right. Okay. Pettis will take on Talby here. And he gets it. Okay. So let's see here. Or Talby will take on Pettis, rather. I said that backwards. All right, so let's check our drivers here. So his escape's an 11. Gets it. Pettis is a 9. And he had it until that 4 came down and knocked into the 6 and changed it. So he actually is in trouble. And now he has a D. And we're in the last third, so he needs a 3 because of the +1. He doesn't get it. So he's out as well. And that's another yellow flag turn as everybody moves up. So we are down to 26 cars still on the track here. Okay, on to 42. 1, top group, 11 is Smart, but we use TV the last 10 turns. We have no TV drivers, so nothing happens this turn. We go on to turn 43. We got 3, that's middle, and 3 is TV. We have 1 TV driver, Lonnie Lane. 3, 1, 3. So that's him. And that would be good enough, but he's going to spend his chip to keep his spot. So that is that. We go to turn 44. 6, we got another duel between the 5 cars in the middle group. So Baker will pass. Felder will try to take out Galgano. And he will fail. So now Felder has a trouble check. His escape is a 7. He gets it. The 3 becomes a 5, but that's still good enough. So Felder escapes trouble, and we go on to turn 45. Top group 7 is control. So we'll start with Belerigen, who has a chip. So he has a 2 and a 5. So that's actually good enough to take Cell's spot without spending the chip. So that's good for Ed Belerigen as he takes the lead here with only 5 more turns in the race. Our next control is Stoffel. It's a 2-1-6. So Belerigen will spend his chip to keep his spot. Burr has control. So we got a 3 though, and that's not going to do it. Gundy has control. 1-4-3. That's a tie, so no. Briscoe has a chip. 5, so that's good, and the 4 is actually good too, so he will take the spot and keep his chip. And last but not least, Larry Hilburn. 3-1-2-5. The 2 doesn't matter, but Briscoe will spend the chip to keep his spot. All right, so we have a new leader here in turn 45. On to 46 as we come down the stretch here. 5, bottom group. 10 is Star. Star in the bottom group. Rowley Springer. Can he get out of the back? 3 is good. 2 and 4. So that is Galgano. So he will take that spot gladly to get out of the bottom group. Next is Branch Montana. Nope. Then Peachy. Yes, 5-1, 2-1-5 rather. So that's Paulby. He'll spend his chip. Sorry, Roger. And the next control, right? Oh, wait. We're doing Star. Sorry. Next Star is Bowker. Got myself confused there. 2-5-4. So here's 5. That would be Felder. The 4 is good enough, so Bowker will take that. Felder will drop to the 20th spot, which isn't terrible. You know it's in the bottom group. Pit stop, last one. 2, top group, 2 and 4 swap. And like so. And we check for fast pits. He's a 5. No. Stop is a 10. Yes. This is big. 8. No. 10. Yes. Burr. Yes. Despite the low rating. And this for him is also good. All right. Now who gets the challenge? Well, let me adjust this first. Our challenger is Gundy. He's got a chip. Rolled a 1. Successful without using the chip. Gundy takes the lead here on 47. And we go on to 48. Top group 9 is Reflex. No, but Belerigen has it. And he rolls a 1 and a 6. So that would be good. So Gundy's going to spend that. Then we have Stoffel. 3-2-3. That's not good enough, but he has a chip. So Stoffel will take the lead. Now we've got Briscoe. Briscoe takes the lead. Next is Burr. Burr takes the lead. And he does not have reflex, so he does not get a shot. So Burr comes out of this with the lead with just 2 turns left. Just 2 turns left. 5, bottom group, and 9 is reflex. And so we start with Fuzzy Peters. It's a 5, so that's no. Branch Montana. 6, that's no. Peachy. 3-4-1. That's not going to be good enough, probably. 4. Nope, not good enough, like I said. And Felder. Rolled a 5, so that's too high. So nothing doing there. Last turn of the race. Top group 12, trouble. Well, here we go. Let's see what happens. So Burr is going to win the race. But let's check these guys for trouble. So we'll start here. None. So those two pass. Pass. Doesn't. 9. He doesn't. And Hilburn does. All right. So we could have our last turn wreck here. Let's check him. He's a C. Last third trouble needs a 5. Does not get it. Stoffel is out. Briscoe, he's a D. Needs a 4. Does not get it. So he's also out. All right. So that means that we are done. And everybody just kind of moves up here. And that is the end of the race. Unfortunately, for anybody hoping to take the lead there. So our winner is Burr. Second place, Larry Hilburn. Third is Norm Gundy. I almost said Van Gundy. Fourth, Ed Bellergin. Fifth, Godfrey Sell. Sixth, Pepper Stockton. Seventh, Lindsay Talby. Eighth, Hollis Yoder. Ninth, Patch Willis. Good performance for him. And 10th, Steve Lewis. Ditto on that. Stan Perkle finishes 11th. We have a stretch here of not all that great of drivers actually doing pretty well. And Rowley Springer, 12. Lonnie Lane, our SCRAM leader, coming into the race. He's 13th. Bowker is 14th. Bridges Baker, 15th. Dixon, 16th. Epperson, 17th. Felder finishes 18th. Hal Thomas, 19th. Roger Peachy's 20. Branch Montana, 21. Fuzzy Peters, 22. Rentschler, 23. Ernie Galgano finishes technically last of the drivers still running. But we did have, 19 drivers did not finish the race. So that is going to do it for this one. Questions, comments, you know what to do. Please consider liking, sharing, and or subscribing. But that's it for this one. Until next time, I'm Joe. It's Sports Saturday. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, happy gaming.